When a man ignores you, this is what he's thinking. So if you'd like to understand what's going on inside of a man's mind, why he might be pulling away, why he might be going silent, why he might not be texting or calling you back, then this video is going to help you to understand that more and get more clarity to have the man you want be attracted to you, come closer to you. So comment below with I'm ready. If you're ready to know exactly what's going on inside of man's mind when he's silent, comment below. And hi, I'm Brody Boyd, if you don't know me already, and I've been helping single men for over 13 years to attract the right woman for them. So I have a unique perspective into what makes the male brain work. So we're going to be talking more about that in this video. So if you like anything in the video, my background, my shirt, the content, anything, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the bell below for more videos on how to attract your man for a happy relationship. Also comment I subscribe so I know who's joining us. I'd love to hear that you are a member. So also don't forget to share this video with a girlfriend or two who you think could benefit from this information. And also lastly, watch the video all the way through to get a special tip on what you might be doing that can cause a man to unfortunately ignore you. So without further ado, let's dive right into why he may be ignoring you, which is number 9. He may have a moral dilemma. So a moral dilemma is when a man is wondering if he actually should be with you or not, if he should engage with you or not. So this could be a variety of situations, whether he has another woman in mind and he's deciding which woman he should be with, or he might be thinking about how much he actually cares about you and if he wants to keep leading you on, you might say, if he wants to make you think that he's still interested in a long-term commitment when he's actually not sure yet. Or maybe he is in a situation where he enjoys being with you, but perhaps more just as friends or friends with benefits, and he's kind of uncertain if he should keep engaging with you because he might feel that you want more than that and he's not sure yet. Or maybe he is uncertain if you're the right fit, if you're actually should be together for whatever reason. So there's a moral dilemma he's dancing with, and that may be why he's ignoring you, because he's not sure yet what he wants to do, and he's kind of dealing with that. Number 8 is he's overwhelmed. So this could be either because you're giving him too much attention, you're texting him too often, you're asking too much of him, maybe you guys are fighting a lot, there's an argument happening. He just can't deal with it right now. He needs some space to think about it, to feel into it, see what he wants to do, see what's the best solution moving forward. And also he maybe just be overwhelmed with emotions, maybe conflict that you guys have been having. He can't deal with it right now. He needs a break. He also could be overwhelmed with other things that could be going on in his life, whether that's work, family situations, family drama, work drama. Maybe he's just really busy, he's overloaded. So whatever might be piling on top of him, he could just be overwhelmed, and that's why he's not getting back to you. That's why he's ignoring you, at least right now. Number 7 reason why he could be ignoring you is he wants you to actually be in your feminine and relax. He wants you to calm down. He wants you to stop trying to control everything. Stop chasing him. Stop pursuing him. And just relax and enter the feminine, where you're receptive, where you're receiving, where you're allowing him to chase you. You know, how can he chase you if you're so busy chasing him? He can't. It's a law of the universe. You can't chase somebody who's already chasing you. So for him to be able to reach out to you, for him to be able to come to you, you need to stop chasing him. You need to relax. You need to be in your feminine, and think of it as like a dance, right? In a dance, you can only have one leader and one follow at any time. If both people are trying to lead, that you can't have a dance. There's going to be a conflict. There's going to be a fight more likely. So he may want you to just relax, calm down, chill out, and enter your feminine receptivity, the feminine flow, the feminine goddess, queen, high value woman energy, whatever you want to call it, where you're letting him come to you, you're letting men come to you, you're letting attention come to you, you're receiving the wealth, you're receiving the goodness, you're receiving the abundance, rather than trying to chase it and or being afraid constantly that you're going to lose it in scarcity mentality. So it's abundance mentality. There's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough love, attention, men, money, whatever it is. There's more than enough to go around. And instead of thinking that he's the only man for you, he's the only way you're going to be finally loved, you have to convince him to love you, just like your father didn't give you that attention or your mother didn't give you attention. And if you can get him to give that attention, you'll finally be enough. You have to let that go and know that you are enough, that you are the prize, and you are the goddess. Any man would be lucky to be with you. You are the queen. So very powerful that could be happening. That could be a reason why he's ignoring you as well. So go ahead and comment below as well before we go to our next point. I'd love to hear which country or state are you watching this video from, and I'm always curious to hear that. So go ahead and leave that below as well. Number 6 is he may have a fear of commitment. So he could be afraid that what it could mean to be in a relationship, that he could get hurt again, that he might hurt you, that he could be trapped. I know that was a fear for me when I was, after my first relationship, I felt trapped in that relationship. So it was tough for me to move forward because I had a very controlling mother growing up, a very controlling relationship. I felt controlled, at least, that it was hard for me to really open my heart and be willing to let love in again. And so I had to do a lot of work on myself. So he could have that fear of commitment, and that's the reason why he's shutting down or not getting back to you, is because he's afraid of taking that next step. Again, for a variety of reasons. Could be because he's afraid of getting hurt, he's afraid of hurting you, or he just could be afraid of being trapped or actually taking that step. And he might have his own work that he needs to do before he's ready for that. Number 5 is he needs space. So he could just need space. He just needs a second to breathe. You know, the fundamental masculine energy is we want to empty out. Men want to empty out. They need nothingness. They strive for nothingness. It's like the release of an orgasm, or once you made it to the touchdown, or once you accomplished that, you sold that contract, or you built that business, or you accomplished your goal. That's the release of the masculine. So he may just feel like there's a lot going on, either with your relationship or in his life. He needs that space to go into his man cave, the bear cave, to hibernate for a little bit. And if you can give him that space, and sometimes even encourage him to have that space, that can be very powerful and make him rejuvenate his masculine energy. And so that when he comes out of his cave, he's fully present, he's fully able to give to you. And so you have to be okay with that in those moments when he does need his space. That it doesn't mean he doesn't love you, it doesn't mean he's pulling away, it doesn't mean he is going to leave you. It just means he's rejuvenating, he's recouping so that he can be his best self for you. So it's a very good awareness to be knowing about. Number 4 is he may have other priorities, other higher priorities, and that can be the hard truth, hard pill to swallow, is that he may be just valuing his work more than he values you. He may be valuing another woman more than he values you. He may be valuing his freedom more than he values you. He may be valuing a variety of things. Who knows? It could be his dog. Maybe he just wants to spend more time with his dog. Whatever it is, that could be the reality. Is he could just be having higher priorities, and you may have to acknowledge that. And know that it might not be a good fit, or you might not need to work with a coach or work with me and Antia, get one of our products potentially, or coach with us to get him to prioritize you, to get him to treat you like his one and only, and that he wants to commit to for life. So that's that could be the situation with it as well. So if you're liking any of this content, make sure again to like and share this video with any girlfriends you think could benefit, and subscribe for more videos like this as well. We'd love to have you join us. More valuable content that will be coming your way on a variety of topics, and on attracting your man and being the best woman you can be. So go ahead and subscribe for that. Number 3 is he's annoyed or mad. This could be another reason, is he could just, you guys had an argument, you did something he doesn't like. Maybe you guys have talked about it before, and he's angry, he's upset, he's annoyed, and he just wants some space. So he doesn't say something really mean, doesn't attack you, or unfortunately, some men could be using that as a form of punishment, that he's trying to punish you for what you did, and he's using withdrawal as a punishment. I know there are lots of men, lots of women who will use this tactic in relationships. It's unfortunate, but it can be a somewhat manipulative tactic, a way to try to get you to not do those things again and get you to come to him or apologize. It could be possibly what's going on as well. Number 2 is he's hurt. So he could just be hurting. Maybe he's sad. Maybe he felt like you did something that hurt him, that maybe he felt like you were flirting with another guy, or you were talking too much to another guy, or that he's felt like you emasculated him, so you either made fun of him or you criticized him in a way. You criticized his manliness, you criticized his value. Men, we want to feel valued. We want to feel like we are contributing. We want to make sure the people around us are happy. A masculine man will. So he may feel that if you were emasculating him, and if you're overly criticizing him and who he is and devaluing him, he may feel really hurt about that and sad and may not want to engage with you because he's afraid that's going to happen again. His little boy inside may be scared that's going to happen again, and so he's avoiding, he's delaying, or waiting till you maybe apologize or come back around, or that he can trust that you're not going to do that again. So that could be a possibility. Again, it depends on your relationship and what's happened up until this point. Number one is he's losing interest or is no longer interested. That's another hard pill to potentially swallow, is he may just be feeling like he's not into it. He's not that into you. He's moving on. He's got other things going on. He's looking for somebody else. So that's a possibility as well. I would say how you would know if that's the case is he's, if he just consistently ignores you, if he never gets back to you, that's probably a likely one, depending on what else happened in the relationship. If it's online dating, if it's texting, and he's just not messaging you back after, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, longer, it's just probably pretty clear he's just not interested. There may be other stuff going on, but that's probably the likely default within all of this, is that he may just not be interested. So before I share my bonus secret with you, comment below which of these do you think so far may be the reason why a man is ignoring you or has ignored you. So I'd love to hear what you think it might be, the reasons why he may be pulling away or not responding or ignoring you. And we'll see what we can figure it out. So my last bonus secret for you is you may be being too needy, desperate, or anxious. And that goes along similar with the feminine practice one we were talking about, but moving from an anxious attachment style to a secure attachment style will help you to stop needing to cling onto him and to constantly needing that validation. Do you still love me? Do you still like me? Oh, I haven't heard from him in a couple hours. I haven't heard from him in a couple days. And need to text him or reach out or try to find an excuse, like finding ways to get any kind of contact with him, even if it's creating drama. You may be like causing drama or attacking him, and just so you get something from him, right? It's saying like, hey, you haven't reached out to me, or oh, I thought you were a different kind of man, or oh, I must have misspoke, or trying to break up with him, even though you're not really breaking up, you're just using it as an excuse to try to get him to fight for you. So you have to watch out for these behaviors. And oftentimes it is because the fact that he's pulling away, it's triggering childhood anxieties of being neglected or being abandoned. And so you're seeing him as this source of love that's being pulled away again, and you're going to try to heal that wound by getting him to come back to you. So this will often involve deeper work, working with a coach like me or Antia, to help you with getting into a secure attachment, taking care of the anxiety, taking care of the abandonment issues or trust issues that may be there that's causing you to really cling to him, overly cling to him. Of course, you do want a healthy relationship where there is a give and take, where he is coming to you, you get to reach out to him. Usually that comes later, when you guys have been deepening the connection, deepening the relationship, where you can have more of that back and forth. But if he's not giving that to you and you're finding yourself caught in anxiety, and this is a pattern for you with multiple men that you've been with in the past that you're dating, then you definitely need to get some deeper help with that can really bring you into your full queen, your full secure attachment, get you energetically aligned so men start to come to you like bees to honey, like the moths to the flame. Be the sun, not the planets. That's what you want, being the bachelorette, where men are coming to you and they're chasing you and craving you. And so that's where that deeper work will really help you. So if that's the case, highly recommend that, and that can be a big one as well, as simply pushing them away through that neediness and desperation. So if any of this was helpful for you and you want to take it to the next level, possibly get coaching with me and Antia, get personalized resources for you, I'd highly recommend taking our free Magnetize Your Man quiz to discover how to attract a man for a long-term commitment fast, a happy, loving, long-term relationship. So to get that, go to mymquiz.com, mymquiz.com right now, or click the link below this video. We'll put links below where you can click to get that free quiz as well, free resources for you, customized for you. I highly recommend picking that up right now. And also, if you want to know when a man is actually starting to fall in love with you and what words he's saying that makes him crave you, watch the next video I recommend, which will be over here, on when a man deeply loves you, he'll start saying these 5 things. It's one of my most popular videos. Highly recommend checking that out if you haven't seen it already. What are the phrases a man will say when he is starting to fall? So you'll know that and be able to be reassured that that emotional connection is building when it happens. So much love. Hope this was helpful and look forward to talking to you again in the next video very soon. Bye-bye.